Here comes Big D, David Adelaide, fighting out of the United Kingdom, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds. True Brit, Frank Bruno, a unique and charismatic heavyweight fighting out of England.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from London, England, here is...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home, you've got everything on a plate.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Hey, those punches add up. Left punch. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, every drill.
Doing this with that jab. He caught him there with a left hook. Punch. Left shot lands. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Defending. That left counter punch will score. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance.
We've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Great counter right hand there. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Perfect counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to react.
punch landed. He misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Left counter scores. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That left counter was perfectly timed. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You can't score with that uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Back and forth they go. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has this round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get...
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
He just misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out. Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's a counter shot. It's no secret who has the advantage after that. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch scores. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He blocks the right uppercut. Through the hook, didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
So
David Adelaide gonna go down. He somehow weathered the storm. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. And a counter left. So that left lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
you can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a fire.
There's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. These two are the perfect dance partners. And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
What a punch. Good counter punching from both these fighters. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
So that they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy.
There's the bell to start round 7. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago? Good left hand. He just misses with that big right hand. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
What an exclamation point to this fight. A knockout winner, and how? A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.